Mom, I'm pregnant! As soon as the words left my mouth, a flash of lightning lit up the dark room. My mom shot upright, instantly wide awake, looking even more freaked out than I was. What? This can't be real. I didn't expect this to happen to me. Mom started pacing the room, trying to figure it out, while I just sat there on the floor totally blank. I'm so sorry, Riley. This is beyond my control. The phone suddenly rang, making both of us jump. It was my assistant. We have to keep this a secret for your career. If this gets out, you'll lose everything. Cancel all your current contracts. We have to go! Hey guys, I'm Riley, a young talented singer and actress, basically the new it girl everyone's obsessed with. I went to Australia to have my baby while everyone thought I was off studying abroad, bettering myself and prepping for a major comeback. Yeah, I lied to all of them. OMG, I'm gonna miss her so much.
Riley is such an educated, pure queen.
Mom stayed by my side throughout my pregnancy, taking care of me. We lived in this quiet, out-of-the-way town for nearly a year, far from the paparazzi, until my daughter was born. Harper's the sweetest little bean with her chubby cheeks, but I couldn't stay in that peaceful life forever. Coming back to the States felt like walking into a lion's den. The moment I landed, whispers broke out everywhere and camera flashes exploded in my face. Every paparazzo wanted the first shot of Riley the star after a year of being missing in action.
Welcome back, Riley. This afternoon, there's a special interview with Vogue. Tomorrow, you've got 5 photo shoots lined up back-to-back, afternoon and evening.
Wow, no one suspected a thing. Everyone believed the image I'd been putting out, a young, talented, well-educated actress. Thank you all. I'm ready to reclaim my spot as Hollywood's golden girl. After a long, exhausting day of nonstop work, I got home and just needed to see my Harper. But the nanny said she was already asleep. I tiptoed into the nursery, standing by her crib. So peaceful. Suddenly, my phone rang again and Harper stirred a little. I signaled the nanny and hurried outside to take the call from my assistant.
I've got amazing news! You're being considered for the lead in a huge movie. Big production team, A-list director, everything. This could take your career to a whole new level. But there's one thing.
I stayed silent as if I knew something was off.
You need to keep a squeaky clean record. The studio wants someone virtuous, graceful, you know, the good girl type. No scandals, no rumors.
I knew exactly what he meant. Harper. If anyone found out about my daughter, it could ruin everything. Don't worry, I've got this under control. Harper cried out in the middle of the night and I scooped her up in my arms. I couldn't breastfeed her. That might mess with my figure. I was living 2 totally separate lives. By day, I was this glamorous star walking the red carpet. By night, I'd strip off the fancy gowns and switch to mom mode. Some days, I was so exhausted. But the moment Harper smiled at me, it all melted away. The next day, I arrived on set, and right as I walked in, I saw this stunning girl giving me the side eye.
That's Sasha. She got bumped down to a supporting role when the director found out you were back.
I ignored her and stayed as professional as I could. While I was getting my makeup done, I asked to use my own cosmetics, so they sent Sasha to grab them from my bag. After a few minutes, when she didn't come back, I got this bad feeling and went to check. I found her in the dressing room, just standing there, holding Harper's pink pacifier. That's my niece's! I snatched it back and shoved it in my bag, fumbling to come up with a lame excuse. Harper must have slipped it in when I was playing with her earlier that morning. I couldn't focus during the whole shoot, praying Sasha wouldn't get suspicious. But when I got home, my heart stopped. There she was, sitting in my living room with a smug, fake smile on her face. Wow, look who it is! Miss High and Mighty, the sweet, innocent Hollywood darling. I froze. I had no idea how to deal with this. I didn't expect you to have such an adorable little secret. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, come on. You don't need to lie anymore. Your daughter's nanny spilled everything after I told her I was your bestie and wanted to visit the baby. That year in Australia, huh? Worth it? You don't know what you're talking about. Oh, but I do. Now drop the lead role. If the director doesn't call me by tonight, you won't believe what I'm capable of. It's simple. Either back down or I'll destroy you. Even though I pulled out of the movie right away, the director kept begging me to reconsider. Sasha did exactly what she threatened. Mom woke me up at 3 a.m. and shoved the phone in my face. Superstar Riley disappeared for a year suspected of having a baby? Hollywood beauty hides a scandal? What on earth? Sasha stirred the pot just enough to set the media ablaze. They were starting to nibble at my secret and they wouldn't stop until they got every last detail. The backlash hit me like a tidal wave. Within hours of the rumor breaking, social media turned into a war zone. #RileyExposed was everywhere, flooded with angry posts and judgments.
How could she hide a whole kid?
What else is she lying about? Hypocrite! Everyone on set started avoiding me like the plague. The director who had been begging me to keep the lead role last night called my assistant to cut ties.
We have no choice but to pause everything until she clears her name.
And worse, Sasha went live and pretended to be devastated by the news. I just can't believe it. I cried so much when I heard. Riley has a kid. I used to worship her like a goddess, but I believe in her. We need her to come out and prove she's innocent. Sasha was a snake using public pressure to crush me. I couldn't even finish the photo shoot that day and left the studio in a hurry. As I pulled into the driveway, I was surrounded by an angry mob banging on my car.
You're such a hypocrite!
My Ferrari was covered in scratches, the windows shattered, and the tires slashed. I was so scared I started sobbing. The crowd turned to look at me like they wanted to tear me apart.
You're such a letdown! Riley the star? More like Riley the frog!
A single mom, huh? Who's the dad? I stumbled back, falling to the ground, but my mom and assistant arrived just in time. It took us a while to get away from the furious crowd.
We can still control the scandal. You need to deny everything.
Yes, this is our only way to turn things around.
Send Harper abroad. I have a friend there. She'll be well taken care of.
Deny my daughter? Send her away to save my career? These were things I'd never even imagined. I felt like I was standing at the edge of a cliff with no safe way forward. As I sat there, torn between two impossible choices, my phone rang. It was Harper's nanny. Harper's got a high fever. I don't know what to do, so I took her to the hospital. My heart stopped. I dropped my phone onto the car floor and demanded my assistant switch seats with me. I sped down the road like a madwoman, ignoring the police sirens blaring behind me. Nothing was going to happen to my baby. When I got to the hospital and stepped out of the car, another shock hit me. Reporters were everywhere. Journalists, paparazzi, and Sasha. How did she beat me here? If you walk through those doors, you'll be admitting to the scandal. I knew. My secret would be out. No more hiding. I had to decide fast. For a moment I hesitated, my feet glued to the ground. I still couldn't turn around, get in the car and drive away. I could still keep my crown, right? It's a princess, congratulations! Riley, you did so well! I held my tiny baby in my arms, tears streaming down my face. I had once hated being pregnant, hated what they did to me. I'd even rejected my past. It had been such a struggle to keep the pregnancy. Let's name her Harper. Riley, is something wrong? Mom, I made my choice the day Harper was born, and I'll never regret it! I marched through the chaotic crowd, the shouting, the flashing cameras. Just hours later, pictures of me with my daughter in the hospital were splashed all over the media. Teen idol scandal shakes Hollywood. I didn't care what they said about me, but there was one thing the press needed to know: the truth about Harper's real father. I held a press conference a week later. Standing at the podium, I swore I had never been more nervous in my life. For years, I hid a part of my life from the world because I was scared. Someone threw a bottle at me and the crowd booed, but I ignored it. I'm a teen mom, and my daughter's name is Harper. I hid this because I was afraid of how my fans would react. Sasha, you've always been angry about why they favored me over you. It's because I had to sacrifice more than you ever did. Everyone's eyes turned to Sasha, and she looked visibly shaken. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything. I was wrong. The entertainment industry forced me to choose between fame and integrity. They invited me to a party saying I could have everything I wanted. Fame, money, status. I don't know who Harper's father is. It's a painful part of my past that I never wanted to remember. My confession rocked the entertainment world, exposing the dark pressures it imposed, but I knew I had made the right choice. For the first time, I felt free, no longer a prisoner of my past, finally living my truth. Ah! Sasha dropped to the ground, her face pale with fear. I'm sorry, Riley! I didn't know you went through such horrible things! I was wrong! It's my fault! It's because of me Harper ended up in the hospital! I did everything just to drag you down! Sasha's plan to ruin me fell apart faster than she ever imagined. Her confession went viral and she had to disappear for a long time. Meanwhile, I embraced my new life. I started posting pictures of Harper on social media, and to my surprise, people welcomed my daughter. We spent more time together, enjoying every moment. We baked cookies, played in the park, and even laughed at Harper's adorable bedhead in the mornings. A few years after stepping away from showbiz, I met Sasha again. She'd been lying low since that day. Now she was a mom too, living happily with her family abroad. She visited us, sitting on the same sofa she had sat on years ago. But this time, everything was different. I'm so glad we've moved past everything. My husband wants to invite you to be part of a family film project. You could even be in it with Harper. Don't worry, this is a genuine offer. As a friend. As a friend. Harper ran over to greet Sasha and she scooped my daughter up in her arms. I never would have guessed that my old rival would become my friend. I'm glad she did. After our movie premiered successfully, I was invited to speak at a panel for teen moms. I shared my journey while Harper held my hand tightly. Our kids are not at fault. Be strong like a warrior and know that you are never alone.
No, Ben, don't go.
Let go, Alexi! It's dangerous!
I can't give up. I don't want to leave him. Oh no, help me. The chopper's lifting off the ground.
Let go, girl! We're about to take this bird up high!
Oh, phew. Still on the ground. They were just messing with me. No other choice. You better not forget me. Ben!
Jill! I'll be back for Christmas! We'll hit up Rovaniemi village and ride reindeer sleigh, okay?
But I never knew which Christmas he meant. I'm an orphan raised in Helsinki, Finland. My only friend and family in this world? Ben. Just got claimed by some American lady as his birth mom and took him to the States. I'm happy for him. But what about me? From now on, it's just me, myself, and I. After Ben left, our messages became less frequent, and I couldn't reach him anymore. I really missed Ben. Until one day, a miracle happened. Oh my God! Ben! Huh? Which Ben? The hot actor? His name's Jay Simmons, you know. Must be a stage name. Unbelievable! We haven't talked in 3 years. He used to love playing pretend with me as a kid. He looks so skinny now. The jerk. What? You knew him from childhood? You're not messing with me, right? He's from the States.
We're heading to Finland soon for a movie shoot. Can't wait to meet all our fans there.
Ben, my friend. I'm finally going to see him after 3 years. Christmas is also around the corner. He's keeping his promise. I can't wait any longer. I have so much to ask. Luckily, with the name Jay Simmons, a 2-second internet search got me hundreds of hits. 18 years old, an American actor who just debuted. No other bio info. Weird. This guy seems so different from the Ben I'm searching for. But that face, how could I mistake it? There's only one way to find out. Meet him and ask directly. The day Jay has a fan meeting in Finland arrives. Gosh, my heart's racing. My turn's coming. Almost there. Wonder how he'll react seeing me.
What's your name? Sorry?
You're really asking my name?
Yeah, what message do you want with the autograph?
Is he joking? I don't know how to react.
Alright then. Thanks for coming to the fan meeting today.
What just happened? It's like Ben has amnesia. Impossible! I can't just leave like this. Ben! You can't go! Ouch, that hurt. Ben, answer me! What have you been doing in the States for 3 years without contacting me? I've waited so long, and now you act like you've never known me?
Oh, the fan from earlier. Are you... okay?
I am perfectly sane. You're the one who should get serious.
I have no idea what you're talking about. There's no Ben here. You've got the wrong person.
How can I be wrong? We've been together for 13 years. No matter how long it's been, I will...
I'm Jay. Sorry, but I'm not the person you're looking for. I have nothing to do with someone named Ben.
Oh no, how did things turn out like this? There must be some mistake. I immediately set out to get close to Jay Simmons. After digging through his diehard band's accounts, I snagged a sneaky photo of him at a convenience store recently. It wasn't hard to track down the store's address. He was alone, dressed down, even in flip-flops, so he must live nearby. Bingo! Gotcha now! Wow, this gigantic castle is called a home? Classic Hollywood star! Alright, plan is... Please, Jay is the love of my life. I just need to see him once.
Sorry, we don't accept gifts from fans.
Didn't even make it to the meeting part. Fine, if I can't meet him directly, I'll make him come to me. Ben loved eating Yolo Tortu pastries every Christmas. If it's really him, I bet this will work. Finally, the fish bites. Our shop gets an order from Jay just a few days later. How hard can it be to fool me? Security guards? No problem. I've got it all planned. Made it to the backyard. Where's that actor guy's room?
Probably that room with the lights on. Help me climb up. Wow, about to meet Jay Simmons.
Intruder alert!
Didn't take me 3 seconds. Now Jay has to come down for the pastries, unless he wants to donate them to the mice.
Jeez, it's you again. What do you want now? Money?
No, not at all. Sorry for making things awkward earlier. Just help me out. I'm just trying to find out the truth. I lost contact with my friend Ben 3 years ago. I'm an orphan. He's the only family I had, and...
I'm really sorry. I honestly don't know this Ben guy.
But you look so much like Ben. Look, right. It's like he's staring at his own picture.
So what? People looking alike is normal. Maybe he's a fan and got plastic surgery to look like me.
Hey, I've known Ben since we were toddlers. He's always been that handsome.
Your friend's lucky. But I'm sorry, Alexi. I'm not Ben, and I don't know anything about him. You should go home.
Where in the world is Ben? What's he doing? Does he remember me? Does he know how hard I've tried to see him again? Thousands of questions swirl in my head. Oh, so bright! Is this heaven's light? And this super comfy huge bed? Definitely heaven! So relaxing.
Awake? You should leave.
Oops, not heaven. I'm in a famous actor's room. On his bed. Hold on, let me recall. I brought pastries for Jay, talked about Ben, and... Oh, right. Got drenched and passed out. Sorry, Jay. Been a bother. I'll leave now. The Yola Tortu was good, right?
Huh? Oh, not bad.
Good then. Thanks for letting me in. Feeling hopeless. Maybe I shouldn't push him anymore.
Wait, don't go.
Hey, what's this? Why lock me up? Let me out!
Shh, be quiet. I'll explain later.
I catch a glimpse of a woman dressed pretty fancy stepping in. Who was just in here?
No one, Mom. Just chasing some mice away.
Mice? In our house? Must be a big one then. The tension outside is palpable. Eating junk again. Idiot! Get ready for tonight's schedule. Whoa, his mom's kinda scary. Oh, hi. Your mom seems pretty strict. You okay?
I'm fine. Sorry about the pastries.
Jay's forlorn look kinda gets to me. Maybe I can't find Ben right now, but making friends with Jay might not be too bad, right? Of course, befriending a celeb isn't that easy. What's this? Rumors of a rising star living with a girlfriend in Finland? Oh no, must be the paparazzi snooping around his apartment. How could I forget about that? I'm worried. Is he okay? It's been days since I visited Jay's place. He hasn't ordered Yola Tortu pastries anymore either. But hey, miracles happen unexpectedly. Whoa, who are you? What do you want?
It's me, Jay.
Oh, you scared me. You look worn out. Everything all right lately?
Actually, I'm heading back to the States. My flight's tonight, and I wanted to say goodbye.
Bummer, but I've slowly accepted he's not Ben. And in a way, wow, a future Hollywood star drove up in a fancy car to pick me up for my part-time job for a date. Look, Christmas is just around the corner. A fancy dinner at a 5-star restaurant, watching the snow through the glass, and chatting over Christmas music? Nah, too cliche. I gotta drag Jay to the Helsinki Christmas market.
Are you nuts? It's crowded here. They'll recognize me.
You're the nutty one. Crowds make it easier to blend in. The atmosphere here is amazing. So many cool things to buy. And of course, can't miss the nostalgia of the merry-go-round. Jay, you should try. It's fun.
Gosh, don't talk loud.
Yeah, hanging out with a celeb is like that. Snow's falling heavier now. A plate of hot fries and herring, nothing happier. This romantic feeling is so weird. We chat and lose track of time. That place is fun, but I already have my dream Christmas destination.
So, you still haven't given up on visiting Rovaniemi village this Christmas for a reindeer ride?
Wait, how do you know? I never told you about that. I had told Ben about it years ago. Jay's expression changes instantly, like a kid caught lying. Hey, you're not hiding something from me.
Hold on. Not good. Run on my count of 3, okay? 1, 2...
We dash off at flash speed and duck into an alley. Jay just manages to give me a pair of woolen gloves before leaving.
I gotta go. It's cold, so use the gloves on your way home. See ya!
Jay's behavior is so mysterious. Huh? What's this hard thing? A memory card? What's on it? Need to check this out right away. I can't believe it! I was right. Jay is Ben. Sign it. Sign all these contracts for me. Work hard on photo shoots and films. We'll make lots of money soon, understand? Since taking him to the States, that wicked mother has been forcing him to work hard to become famous and treating him horribly. Unbelievable. I have to help him. Can't let that evil woman take him back to the States. I rush to send the information to the police and head to the airport. Oh no, gotta stall them. Sorry, I really need your help. Just a few minutes. Alright, the idea's kinda lame, but better than nothing.
Merry Christmas! Ho ho ho! Such a handsome boy! You deserve a special gift! A trip to my Rovaniemi village! Ho ho ho! Sorry, we're in a hurry. Oh, ho ho ho! Don't rush! If you're in Finland, you should visit! Santa Claus personally invites you! Get out of the way, nuisance!
Oh my god! Alexei?
You're a scamming mother. Say hi to the cops for me.
You brat!
Jay!
You won't get away! Ouch! Jeez!
Time for me to wrap this up. Jay's mom was quickly arrested for child abuse and labor exploitation. Better to grow up in an orphanage than with a mother like her. Jay, or rather Ben now, apologized for hiding his true identity.
My mom was really controlling. I've always wanted to see you since the first day back in Finland, Alexei. But I was afraid she'd hurt you if I did.
I'm mad, but it's okay. Ben really came back to me for Christmas.
Still haven't kicked the habit of not wearing gloves outside? Your hands are freezing.
Who needs gloves?
Ouch! That's cold!
Miss Rainbow, just 5 minutes, please. Can we have a 5-minute interview with you?
Sorry, please, just let me go. Oh no. Think, Amanda, how to get away from them. Ah, here we go.
Ah, dang it. Lost her again?
Phew, close call. Dealing with stuff like this has made me pretty quick on my feet. Hey there,
Oh my.
It's Miss Rainbow, our Ultra VIP guest. Whoa, what is this? Please, have a look at our latest designs. Okay, sorry about the interruption. I'm a 17-year-old KOL from Florida, Amanda Watson. Yeah, you probably guessed why they call me Miss Rainbow, right? I was born with this deep brown hair that my mom called boring and ugly. Whatever, I was fine with it. I never planned on being a model.
Daddy, so cool. I want to be a swimmer too and bring home tons of medals like you.
Let's wait and see, my little goldfish.
But everything changed when Dad got injured and couldn't compete anymore. Our family was drowning in unpaid bills, and Mom and Dad were fighting from dawn till dusk. Then they split up, and Dad had to leave me with Mom. I didn't want that at all because Mom never wanted me to follow in Dad's footsteps. Instead, she turned me into a nationwide sensation with my rainbow hair since I was 6. Yes, initially we were scared and took her to the hospital, but the doctor said she was fine. Rainbow really was born with this beautiful hair. Maybe it's a gift from God. Oh my gosh, Rainbow, what are you doing?
Oh, little one, you shouldn't do that. You'll mess up your rainbow hair.
Sorry, Rainbow just gave me the secret signal that she needs to use the restroom immediately. Let's wrap up filming. Born with rainbow hair, huh? Just a scam. I hate being made into a fraud by my mom. But can't deny, the rainbow hair did change our lives.
Look, her hair is like magic. Prettier than Rapunzel's.
Is that the famous rainbow girl with the natural rainbow hair? Oh, she's so cute.
Can we do the A Day in My Life vlog of Princess Rainbow?
Sure, I'll arrange it later. The rainbow hair made everyone crazy and even sparked a new trend. Brands were all over me to become their model. Before long, we cleared all the bills and even started splurging on high-end stuff. Life got easier, but I wasn't happy. I'd often sneak away from Mom to swim alone. See that poster for the city swim team tryouts? I'm definitely joining this year, but with all that's going on, I miss Dad, the pool, and I'm tired of maintaining the rainbow hair. Enough! My hair can't take another dye job! Please let me go back to my original color. Nonsense! No one wants you with that boring, ugly hair. This rainbow hair is a moneymaker, Rainbow. You have to keep dyeing it. Mom even replaced all the shampoo in the house with mixed hair dye whenever I resisted. She's obsessed with the rainbow hair. The worst day hit me one morning. What happened? Oh my God, no! Where's your rainbow hair? Continuously dyeing it to maintain the public image of rainbow hair, my hair became weak and started falling out. I told you, Mom! Now what am I supposed to do going out like this? Don't worry, I'm prepared. We can fix this. So I had to keep showing up in public with an even bigger lie. This wig was so hot and itchy. Spending all day shooting with this fake hair was exhausting. But I didn't want anyone to see me like this. The only thing that could calm me down was swimming. Ah! Gosh, watch it, will you? I thought I broke my neck there. Oops, sorry. I didn't see you under the water. Well, huh? What's this? No, nothing. I'm sorry. Please don't mind. Either way, you still need to get your eyes checked. Phew. Looks like she doesn't recognize me. But what's with that attitude? I just want a relaxing swim, but no such luck. But the surprise was still waiting for me. Just a few hours later at the studio for a brand photo shoot, I was totally shocked. Honey, meet Regina. She's a famous model who just returned from Australia. The brand is really looking forward to your collaboration in the upcoming shoot. Hello. I've heard of you, Rainbow. Have we met before? I don't think so. Ready to start the shoot? Okay, I can smell some trouble brewing right here.
1, 2, 3. Perfect. Beautiful. Ladies, switch poses. 2, 3. Yes. Wow, Rainbow. Move a bit more to the center. This rainbow hair is so photogenic. The lighting is just perfect.
Ouch! Jesus, are you crazy? Get out of my spot. But they clearly told me to stand here. How dare you? Oh no, this is bad. I can feel the glue coming loose. If she keeps pulling, my secret's gonna be out. Oh no, there's a caterpillar crawling on your hand. Ah! What the? Our first photo shoot together was a total mess. Clearly, Regina wasn't going to leave me alone. In the following shoots, she kept pulling pranks like pouring glue into my shoes, spiking my coffee with chili powder, or even cutting up my clothes. Even though I tried my best to avoid any conflicts, she made the shoots feel like hell. The climax was when she set up this elaborate trap for me. Ah! What the heck? This chick is too much. $100,000 contract? I'm canceling it all. as long as I don't have to see her face again. Well, hot news for the press. A model deceiving her audience with a fake rainbow wig. I knew it. It was you I saw in the pool with that bald head. Regina, so you set me up on purpose? You think I let a no-talent take my spot with a stupid rainbow wig? Enough! Your spot? It's all yours. I don't even want this rainbow hair. This isn't the life I want. I poured my heart out to Regina about how Mom forced me to be a model and live with this fake rainbow hair over and over, and about my unfinished dream of being a swimmer. What? I can't believe she did that to you, treating you like a money-making tool. Calm down, Regina. That's too much. Didn't you just laugh at me 5 minutes ago? Sorry, I didn't mean it, but what your mom did is so unfair. Whatever. I've signed up for the city swim team tryouts. I won't miss this chance. It's just, I wonder how long I'll have to hide my hair. Amanda, I have an idea. After I distracted Mom by asking her to go to the supermarket, Regina started setting up a live stream to reveal my real hair. So, I just take off the wig and talk? Or what do I do? You're such an amateur. Just be yourself. Spill it all out like you're talking to me. Oh, come on, Amanda. Just do it quickly. Once everything's out on the live stream, Mom can't do anything. But just as I was about to take off the wig, my mom stormed into the room like a hurricane and kicked Regina out immediately. She's my friend and she's helping me. I'm tired of lying to everyone. We need to come clean about my rainbow hair, Mom.
How dare you, Amanda? Do you have any idea what people will say when they see her bald head?
But I'm tired. I don't want to be controlled by this fake hair anymore. Why can't you think about how I feel?
No, Amanda. You can't take it off. I did all this for you. The rainbow hair saved us from starvation. Do you want to go back to struggling with bills?
I'd rather live true to myself, Mom. I've signed up for the city swim team tryouts. Tomorrow, I'm going to compete and reveal everything there. You can't stop me.
Amanda, remember, you forced me to do this. You're not leaving until you think about what you've done.
Mom, let me out! I knew the rainbow hair gave me everything I have now, and I wasn't ready to face everyone like this. But am I supposed to live with a wig forever? No way! Early that morning, I executed my escape plan. Well, looks like a good girl sleeping, right? Time to drop the curtain. I arrived at the competition just in time. Go for it, Amanda. I brought a special gift for you. Oh, it's Dad. My dad's here to watch me compete. Thank you, Regina. I'm ready. Come on, no more talking. Go claim your spot, Amanda. Wearing the rainbow wig as usual, my appearance at the starting block drew all eyes.
Look, that's Rainbow, the famous model with the rainbow hair.
Just then, I caught a glimpse of Mom in the stands. Maybe this is the last thing I do for Mom before living for myself. The water couldn't stop me from hearing the enthusiastic cheers of the audience.
Amazing! She looks like a mermaid with the rainbow hair.
She's gonna win first place, right? Go, Amanda! Feeling overwhelmed with happiness, I felt like I gained 1,000 points of strength and kept speeding forward.
Amanda! My little goldfish! Go for it!
Go, Amanda! Don't stop! The finish line is right there. This moment, the dream I've cherished for so long. I did it! The future world's #1 swimmer is right here. Congrats, Amanda. Or should I call you Rainbow? No, Amanda's better.
Well done, my darling girl. You're Dad's pride and joy.
Dad, I've missed you so much. Though I didn't win the top spot, I earned a place in the city swim team's training squad. Mom came over right then, in front of dozens of reporters and cameras. She herself removed the fake rainbow wig from my head. You deserve this, Amanda. I'm sorry for my stubbornness. Know that above all, I want you to be happy. I hugged Mom tightly, basking in the cheers. There you have it. I truly shined without the rainbow hair. This time, it wasn't about winning or fame. The best part was being true to myself.
Hey there, viewers! Grab a seat. The show's about to kick off. I signal to the chef and together we pull off this ninja fruit spectacle, earning awestruck looks from everyone. In no time, we whip up a massive, eye-pleasing veggie soup. Just then...
What a delightful and talented kid! Look at her! She even resembles that popular character, Pomni, you know?
Of course I know. Hey kiddo, what's your name? Hello, I'm Raven, 15 years old. And now Raven Charles after these lovely couple adopted me. Hit like and subscribe and we'll dive into my wild story at the Amazing Circus. I was the last kid to leave the orphanage. I know, I wasn't the cute, smart, or graceful type. The one thing I rocked at, or rather the only thing I was good at, was juggling! Did you know I just set my latest record of juggling 5 balls for an hour straight yesterday? Oh, Raven, who's gonna adopt someone who just plays with balls all day?
Seriously, I'd rather had a dog.
But then Mr. and Mrs. Charles showed up. They actually appreciated my juggling skills. They own the Amazing Circus, a renowned traveling circus that hits Orlando every fair season. And just like that, I became an official circus performer, something I always dreamed of. My new parents got me a costume like Pomni and plastered ads all over town. Talk about a crowd-pulling gimmick!
Just for doing a few juggling tricks, she gets all this hype? Are you even sure about letting her perform?
Come on, Luke, don't be so harsh. Let the girl have a go.
If she can't pull off anything impressive, she'll be out of the troupe soon enough.
That's Luke, a skilled magician in the circus and my adopted brother who, let's just say, is super rude. Maybe he's ticked off because the folks started paying more attention to me. But hey, I've got to prove I'm worth it. On my debut, the tent was swarming like an anthill.
This circus girl really does look like Pomni. The Amazing Digital Circus episode was awesome, so tonight's show must be a blast. Wonder what Pomni will perform, huh?
Man, the nerves. I've juggled 100 times for the orphanage kids, but never in front of hundreds of spectators. Deep breaths, Raven. You got this. I kick off my best juggling act with a beaming smile. But 10 minutes, then 15, and 30 minutes pass, and the cheers gradually turn into murmurs.
Hey, how long is she gonna keep up that act? What? Still going, huh?
Starting to sweat bullets here. My palms are all sweaty. Then a juggling club slips from my grip and... Oh no! Disaster!
Hey, Pomni! That juggling act was a snooze fest! Why don't you try the unicycle over there?
What? I've never even practiced on a unicycle. But I can't just disappoint the audience. Oh, what to do? Someone rolls the unicycle towards me. No choice but to go for it. God, why is this thing so hard to control? Seconds later, I lose it and crash into the audience seats. Oh no! Watch out! Ah! My first performance turned into a haunting embarrassment. Though my parents didn't say it, I could see the disappointment flickering in their eyes.
See? Better start packing your bags.
I've got to do something to turn this around. I waited so long to be adopted. I can't get kicked out of the troupe now. After that day, I was all in, spending every minute practicing. Balance first. Balance. Okay. 1, 2. Oh no! Someone caught me just in time. When I looked up, we were so close I thought I almost kissed him. Oh, but no, I was just startled. Anyway, that was the first time I met Aaron.
I've been to almost all of the Amazing Circus shows. The crowd was never that big until you showed up.
It's all because of the Pomni hype. That's why I got adopted and landed this gig. But in the end, I turned out to be a letdown. Now everyone will remember me as the circus actress famous for resembling Pomni but botching her act.
Who says that? You can do so much more. You just haven't tried yet. Let me help you.
With Aaron's encouragement, I gradually got the hang of unicycling. He even dropped by the circus when there were no shows, just to hang out and chat with me. Such a sweetheart. Right back to practicing. I was totally on it. Besides, upgrading my juggling skills, I picked up some cool new tricks to mix into my performance. This time, I was determined not to disappoint my foster parents.
Awesome! She's nailing it! More balls in the air and she's still breezing through the obstacles!
Told you I could do it! The crowd was pumped, demanding more Pomni, and my show schedule got packed. But then, a trouble hit. The props started acting up, mysteriously malfunctioning. Juggling clubs would break, balls got punctured, and the unicycle pedal snapped. Not just that, but a nasty rumor suddenly dropped. The Pomni performer secretly scalping tickets for meet and greets at outrageous prices? Guess who everyone suspected first?
Got any proof to back up your accusations, or are you just throwing shade?
It has to be you! I know you dislike me, and I don't need your approval. But at least don't stoop to sabotage. We're all here trying to make the Amazing Circus a success, aren't we?
Getting famous for a Pomni cosplay doesn't give you the right to be all high and mighty. I've been pulling off those tricks since I was a baby.
He really knows how to get on my nerves. But the drama didn't stop there. During one performance, Luke was preoccupied with the props, so he handed me a camera to snap a shot of Dad performing a high wire act. Then, as I pressed the shutter...
Whoa!
Oh no, Dad! I immediately pushed a trampoline underneath him and... Let go, Dad! I've got you! Oh Lord, I swear it was an accident! Then Dad started bouncing nonstop on the trampoline in that state. The audience was dying of laughter. We, not so much. Raven, haven't we always told you never to use a flash camera during performances? Even the audience knows that. But Luke gave me that camera. You set me up, didn't you?
Again with this? Drop the blame game. I turned the flash off. Besides, why would I endanger Dad just to frame you? You're out of your mind.
But
Okay, I'm too embarrassed to rehash this. But what about the ticket scalping rumor? Do you admit to it?
Dad!
One of the crew found this in your prop bag, Raven.
My throat seized up as if a ton of rocks were blocking it. What in the world was going on? My dream of becoming the best circus performer shattered. I had to leave the circus troupe the very next day. My parents didn't want to send me away, but all the evidence of those terrible deeds pointed right at me. Not giving up, I returned to the circus area and watched from afar for days.
I'm so sorry, Raven. But I believe in you. There must have been some misunderstanding.
Exactly. I need to find proof. It's gotta be Luke's doing. Then disaster struck one evening. The circus tent suddenly burst into flames. Mom! Dad! I rushed into the tent, charging through the fire as if I were made of steel.
Raven! Help them get out!
What are you up to? I hurried after Luke and saw him kick a shadowy figure trying to sneak away from behind the tent, clutching a backpack full of cash. My heart stopped when I realized it was Aaron. What's going on? Aaron?
Still asking? He was stealing our money.
No, it can't be. Aaron is a good person, 1,000,000 times better than you. He wouldn't do this.
Wake up, Raven. He's been using you. Remember the incident with Dad and the camera flash? I believe you didn't do it. After you were kicked out, I talked to the audience from that show. It was Aaron who turned on the flash. He wanted to frame me, knowing I usually take the photos during Dad's acts. And the ticket money too. He pinned it all on you.
Enough, Luke. Stop making up stories. Aaron, you couldn't have done those things, right?
Yes. How would I even know which was Raven's prop bag to put the money in? Trust me, Raven.
We never mentioned finding the money in the prop bag. Aaron's expression changed in the blink of an eye.
Damn it. It's all your fault. If we can't succeed, then neither can you.
Be careful, Luke! Aaron tried to use the chaos to escape, but not so fast. Let's see what these friends can do.
Whoa!
Turns out Aaron was the son of another circus owner. Since the Amazing Circus gained fame with me as Pomni, his family's circus lost its audience, leading to a drastic drop in revenue. He had always intended to destroy our circus. And to think I once considered him a friend! We received a significant compensation for the fire damage, but... Oh, what a disaster. The tent is gone, staff have left, and many props were destroyed. Where do we start from now? Everyone, I have an idea. Pomni, Kane, Ragatha, and Jax. We look quite like the characters from the Amazing Digital Circus in real life, right? We filmed our unique circus performances in these cosplay costumes and uploaded them to YouTube, and the videos exploded with massive interaction. In no time, the Amazing Circus quickly regained its fame and continued to rock the fair seasons in Orlando and the surrounding areas. Above all, I'm grateful that we went through all this together, as a true family. What a brilliant idea! Raven, you're so smart. We're sorry for misunderstanding you before. It's okay, and I think there's one more person who owes me an apology.
All right. Sorry.
Get out of here before I shove all of you into the lockers! I yelled at a group of arrogant classmates in my new school. I had just moved to China a few days ago, but I wasn't scared of them. I had a black belt in karate from the US. But in a flash, the girl leading the gang swung her arm and took me down in a heartbeat. I didn't even see her move. Unbelievable. Hi there, I'm Nat. I swear I'm not a bad person. I just get easily provoked and I'm not exactly ladylike, which gets me into quite a bit of trouble. But before you hear more of my story, don't forget to subscribe to MDA. Back in the US, I was the queen of my school. Everyone respected me. My dad is a martial artist and I was raised in the dojo since I was a kid. But like I said, I'm not a bad person. Once, while chatting with my crew in the hallway, a nerdy boy ran straight into me, knocking my books out of my hands. My blood was boiling, but then I saw his terrified face.
Help! Help me!
Turns out he was the new target of the school's bullies. Well, time to play hero and show these new punks who's boss. Don't you know who Nat is? The boys hesitated, but still charged at me. I didn't even need my hands. A few kicks were enough to take them down. Next time, remember to stay away from me. Just a few words from me and they ran off scared. The nerdy boy thanked me profusely. But I wasn't done. From now on, you're doing my homework. Ignoring his teary eyes, I walked away feeling quite satisfied. Everything was fine until I turned 15 and my parents divorced. The court decided I should live with my dad because my mom couldn't afford to take care of me. What really hurt was Dad's decision to move us to China. It was too much for me to handle. Why do I have to go there?
This isn't up for debate, Nat. It's decided. I'm your father.
I wasn't happy, but I had no choice but to obey. Still dazed from the long flight from the US to China, I sat in the courtyard scouting for someone to help me with my schoolwork. My eyes landed on a guy with huge glasses buried in a thick book. Target acquired. I walked up and stood right in front of him, clearing my throat. Ahem. I'm Nat. What's your name?
Han. I'm Han.
Nice to meet you. Listen, I'm new here and need help. You'll do my homework.
I
shoved my entire backpack into his hands. He looked so silly with that scared bunny look. Already causing trouble, new kid? I turned around to face the snobbish voice. That's when I met Mai and her guardians. Who do you think you are butting into my business?
That's...
I'm Mai, leader of the guardians. We protect this school. Mai extended her hand to me, suggesting a truce. Fine, I didn't mind. But the moment I shook her hand, she twisted it, making me wince in pain. Basically, you don't do anything without our permission. Got it. Like I need your permission. Get out of here before I shove all of you into the lockers. I screamed, ready to deliver a kick to her, but in a flash, she knocked me out cold. I couldn't believe it. Everyone in the courtyard gathered around, whispering and pointing at me. How humiliating. I thought with my perfect black belt in karate, I could continue being the boss at my new school. But I was wrong. Here, we practice Kung Fu. The following days weren't much better. Mai beat me a few more times and I started to get scared. But the truth was, Mai and her gang were just bullies hiding behind the guise of the Guardians. They were always extorting and bullying other students. It was disgusting and unfair. And now I was their victim too. One day after class, to avoid running into Mai, I climbed over the wall to the back road behind the school. Kicking some pebbles along the way, I heard some noise that caught my attention. An old man was teaching a bunch of kids martial arts. It was definitely the kung fu that Mai used on me. I rushed into the middle of the yard, shouting and jumping around. I want to join! Me! But no one paid attention. They kept practicing as if I were invisible. Frustrated, I waited until the kids left to talk to the old man. I put on my most desperate and pitiful face to get his attention, but the moment I said I wanted to learn martial arts, he refused.
No!
Why not? I have money. How much do you want for tuition? I barely pulled out the cash when the old man slapped my hand hard.
Your mind is full of revenge. Go away!
Yes, I wanted to learn Kung Fu to get back at Mai, but I couldn't give up. If I couldn't learn formally, I'd learn by watching. Wow, that's definitely the move Mai used on me! Amazing! I had to contain my excitement so the old man wouldn't notice or he'd kick me out for sure. I wanted to train in martial arts, but I also had to study to avoid getting scolded by Dad. So I had no choice but to lower my pride and ask for help from one person, Han. I wrote a heartfelt note on a piece of paper and threw it to him when Mai wasn't looking. I need your help, please. And I got a nod from Han. The more time we spent together, the more I realized he was quite handsome, smart, and kind, even if he was a bit weak.
Focus!
Oh, did you just hit me? Tired of living, huh? Somehow, Han became my only friend here. The exam day arrived, and despite Han spending so much time tutoring me, I still needed his help during the test. While he was sneakily passing a tiny cheat sheet to me, I caught Mai's gaze. She didn't bust me right there, but I knew she wouldn't let it slide. Sure enough, Mai and her gang blocked my way home. I know Han helped you cheat. You retaking the exam is no big deal, but if this gets out, Han will lose his scholarship. Han didn't do anything, get lost. I angrily threw a punch at Mai, but I was the one who ended up on the ground. Temper, temper. But with those cat moves, who do you think you're protecting? From now on, you better pay up for keeping the secret, or Han will suffer. Mai and her gang walked away, leaving me lying there. I saw my old self in Mai. Turns out I was just as terrible. Han was the only one brave enough to be my friend, and I couldn't let him suffer because of me.
Get up!
I looked up and saw the old man standing in front of me.
I agreed to teach you Kung Fu. Call me Wu.
Tears mixed with rain as I finally got to call him my master. That summer, I said goodbye to Dad and packed my bags to follow Master Wu to a temple high up in the mountains. After 2 days of hiking, we finally arrived. We made it. Can I rest a bit before we start?
No rush. The first thing you need to learn isn't Kung Fu.
Huh? What? For the next 2 months, I had to adopt the lifestyle of the monks here. I immersed myself in nature, shed the lazy habits of a teenage girl to become a better person. Meals were simple to gradually eliminate unnecessary desires. Daily exercises were grueling and built incredible endurance. I had to carry 10 buckets of water up and down the mountain every day and meditate on wooden stakes. Every time I wanted to give up, I thought of Han cowering in fear while Mai's gang laughed. I had to keep pushing. 2 months passed and I felt completely different. I wasn't irritable or easily angered over simple things. I could move swiftly like a squirrel and was as strong as a lion.
You must feel it now, right?
Yes, for the first time since my parents' divorce, I actually feel at peace.
Then you're ready to learn Kung Fu.
In the days that followed, I trained with Master Wu day and night, rain or shine, in heat or cold. I realized all the activities over the past 2 months were related to Kung Fu. When I returned home, the first thing I did was hug my dad tightly.
Welcome home.
I'm sorry for having such a bad attitude all this time. You must have been the one suffering the most since Mom left.
It's good to hear you understand. My little girl has grown up.
Next, it was time to return to school and set things right. It was the first day of the new school year, and all the students gathered in the schoolyard for the opening ceremony. The Guardians were performing the opening act. I had no idea that while I was away all summer, Han had endured all of Mai's anger alone. Today, as a way to intimidate me, Mai made Han hold up the wooden boards for her and her friends to break during their performance. I couldn't stand it anymore. I threw off my outfit and rushed onto the stage. Stop this nonsense! Fight me and see who's better. Don't bully those who can't fight back. Oh, welcome back. You dare challenge me now? Mai threw a punch at me, but I swiftly dodged it, surprising her. The crowd gasped, and I felt a flicker of hope. Oh, you learned some martial arts. There's a difference, I see. Fine, let's see what you can do. Bring it on! Mai signaled everyone to clear the stage, and I took the chance to run over to Han.
You really came back?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything.
Why are you apologizing to me? They're the ones at fault.
I promise they'll pay for this. Trust me. Mai and I stepped onto the stage glaring at each other. This fight would determine who the strongest was. First, Mai demonstrated her strength by breaking a stack of tiles, then turned to me with a mocking smile as if it was a piece of cake. Well, not too bad, huh? Next, she showed off her reflexes by breaking 4 boards at high speed. But I wasn't impressed. I broke 10 boards just to show her up. What the heck? Scared now, sweetie? Seeing things weren't going her way, Mai decided to pull her final trick, breaking a board midair. No big deal for me, but it turned out she had a dirty plan. She had her friends hold the board higher when I wasn't looking. Luckily, Master Wu had taught me a secret move.
Martial arts combine all your senses. When you close your eyes, you can hear movements.
I did an extra flip in the air to gain momentum and broke 2 boards at once, landing gracefully. The exhilaration of pulling it off filled me with pride. The crowd below erupted in applause, thinking we were just putting on a show. Mai's gang rushed to pull her off the stage while she stood there in shock, unable to believe what had just happened. I quickly ran to Han, feeling like I'd finally set things right.
You looked so cool.
Of course, I have to protect a guy like you.
Hey, I know some martial arts too.
We both laughed loudly, knowing the hard times were over. The Guardians disbanded after that disastrous performance. Many students finally felt brave enough to expose Mai's exploitation and bullying. Everyone wanted me to lead the new Guardians team, but I declined. Now I just wanted to enjoy my school life with Han.
I just want you to know, I've loved you from the first moment I saw you.
And then they kissed under the golden sunset by the sea. Oh, it's over already? What a pity. Their love story is beautiful, but sadly, it only exists in books. I've read nearly all of Florian's novels. I wonder what he's like. Probably as sweet and gentle as his characters. Valentine's is coming up. Darling, get ready for tonight's party. There will be some dashing gentlemen there. I'm not interested, Mom. Hello, I'm Vanessa from France, living in a castle like a princess. But my love story isn't as serene as theirs. My mom is a beautiful politician, and even at nearly 40, she still turns heads. Vanessa, come here, darling. I want you to meet someone. He's Antoine, a rich and gorgeous guy, but a bit over the top. Son of the city mayor, so kind of famous.
You look stunning, especially in that dress. I know who picked it for you. None other than the elegant Madame Nouai.
What a smooth talker. He really knows how to charm my mom. It would be wonderful if you became my son-in-law. Mom! One morning, I was wandering in the park, engrossed in the last chapter of Florian's romance novel. It's been a while since he published a new book. Maybe he stopped writing because he's not well known? Suddenly, I stepped on something soft protruding from the grass. What's that? Oh my god! The dog was staring at me. Easy now. Easy. Who's a good boy? Uh-oh. Words don't seem to work on him. I'm sorry. Don't bite me. When I saw a small bookstore at the end of the street, I knew it would save my life. Huh? Wait! Stop! I crashed into him and we both fell to the ground in pain. I've never felt so embarrassed. My mom would go crazy if she knew her refined daughter just ran for her life from a dog.
Can you get off me, please?
Sorry. I've never met him before. Is he new here? Makes sense. This bookstore is also new. No, don't open it! It might still be there.
Looks like I have not one, but 2 uninvited guests.
I said I'm sorry. Please get rid of it so I can leave. He shrugged, picked up my high heel, and before I could react, he threw it far away, and the dog chased after it, disappearing. I was stunned. Those Jimmy Choo heels were a gift from my mom for my 17th birthday.
You did well running in those heels. If you hadn't bumped into me, who knows what could have happened to you?
I couldn't argue because he was right. I mumbled a thank you and left. I hope I never run into him again. What a terrible day. So annoying. But the worst was yet to come. When I got home, I found my mom sitting with Antoine. Why was he here? Vanessa, honey, you should start dating instead of always burying your nose in those romance novels. Antoine is a good match for you. It would be wonderful if you two dated and got married. Mom, what are you saying? I've only talked to him once.
We'll have plenty of opportunities to get closer. Just say yes.
No way. I said I don't want to love because I don't believe in love. My mom's attitude was oddly persistent. Antoine is a good boy, dear. He comes here every day just to see you. I have to do something. Something to stop this. But I already have a boyfriend!
What?
I just blurted it out. SOS! He's a CEO of a company. Abroad. But it worked. Mom stopped pushing me and Antoine looked utterly frustrated. The only problem now is that they want to meet my boyfriend. I'm doomed. I never expected to put myself in such a tricky situation. Totally panicked. There was no way I'd actually have a real boyfriend. Aha! I'll just hire a guy to play my boyfriend. But the plan was a total disaster, as all the guys I considered hiring turned out to be weird.
I'm just afraid I might fall for you. Who wouldn't like that beautiful face of yours?
Ew, if things got out of control, they would ruin my whole plan. Ah! I was startled to see the dog from yesterday, but today it seemed kind of cute. Well, it did chew up my expensive shoes. Oh. Wait!
Oh, it's you. Chased by the dog again today?
Stop joking around. I came here today to discuss a $1 billion business deal. And I spilled everything to him. Louis, about my dilemma.
All right. Now tell me, what's in it for me?
Of course. This bookstore of yours is quite outdated, and I can make it appear in the city center.
To be sure, let's make a contract.
Fine, I'll pay in advance. I took Louis to a men's clothing store to buy a new suit. And when he stepped out of the fitting room, he really looked like a CEO. And quite handsome, too. That evening, I brought Louis to my house, and surprise, surprise, Antoine was there. Antoine said he wanted to join us for dinner. The more the merrier, right? Not fun at all, just another obstacle. I was trembling. If the truth came out, my mom would definitely go ballistic. And the worst part is, I would have to really date someone. Oh no. This is my boyfriend. Nice to meet you, dear.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Noai. You're the most elegant woman I know, of course. And your beautiful daughter has inherited much from you.
Wow, impressive!
So what kind of CEO are you in the US?
CEO?
Oops, I forgot to tell him about that. I need to think fast. Switch topics.
No. Currently, I'm the chairman of a joint stock company. I'm related to books, publishing books, you know? Quite busy, but I still make time for Vanessa.
Our eyes met and his hand squeezed mine tighter. Oh, maybe that was a bit too much. After dinner, my mom seemed quite pleased with my fake boyfriend, but Antoine was not. He kept that heavy face until he left. Even though the play was somewhat successful, Louis and I had a heated argument right outside the mansion. Can't believe you're so good at this. Why don't you become an actor, or at least a writer? You've got talent.
Duh! Thanks for the compliment. And also for the extra gift. That guy nearly choked me several times with his economics-related questions.
You got paid to do that.
Then that's the extra cost.
Ugh. For the next few weeks, I had peace in my life as my mom no longer doubted our relationship. Louis still picked me up every day, but we would part ways at the end of the street. Yeah, we'd keep to our own paths. Until one day, as I stepped out of the car, Antoine appeared.
I know everything!
Louis and I looked at each other, both understanding what Antoine was referring to. We only had one secret between us. I can explain.
You rejected me, Vanessa, indirectly. But I never believed him. CEO of what? A publishing conglomerate? Lies! I'll give you the choice to end this lie yourself, or your mother will know the truth.
And he stormed off. I felt terrible thinking that just by lying I could cover up the truth. I'm sorry, Louis. I dragged you into this mess.
What a waste. Antoine's the mayor's son, and if he knows about me and my little bookstore, there's no way he'll let me do business here anymore.
I have enough money to relocate your bookstore to another city or even another country.
Money doesn't solve everything, miss. Antoine is a jerk, and your mother is selfish. Why would she force her daughter to love someone she doesn't care for?
with all the pent-up frustration, and I couldn't take it anymore. What about you? A poor guy with a tiny bookstore. You think one day you could own a real publishing company? Is that your dream? Keep dreaming. I don't need you or this damn contract anymore. Louis stood there, too stunned to speak, as if he was hurt. But he hurt me too. We walked past each other as if we would never meet again. I returned home, chuckling upon seeing Antoine sitting with my mom. Louis was right. Antoine is indeed a jerk. Mom, before I talk to you, I want to say I never want to see Antoine again. There will be no love or wedding between you and me. Please leave. He stormed out furiously like a wild animal, but couldn't do anything else. I should have been firm from the start. After a long time since my parents' divorce, I finally sat down for a talk with Mom. I thought beautiful love doesn't exist in real life. Silly girl, I know you're affected by what your father did, but don't think love is foolish. Love will come when you meet the right person. Mom and I decided to go to the US for a long vacation. Life was good, but I always felt something was missing. Surprisingly, I could still buy Florian's books in the US, a newly released novel that I was eager to read. But the more I read, the more I realized the story mirrored mine. A foolish young lady who doesn't believe in love, trying to hire a guy to be her fake boyfriend to deceive her parents. But in the end, they genuinely fall in love. So silly! How could I have feelings for Louis? Oh, why am I even thinking about him? But why? Do you know the writer? The writer? Antoine brought all sorts of proof to show Louis was a fake boyfriend. Turns out he's a writer. I think his pen name is Florian or something. I don't remember much because he's not very famous. I hadn't misheard. Louis is Florian? So this story, he wrote it for me? As if a current ran through me, my mind was clearer than ever. Mom, I found my true love! We caught a late flight and returned to France that very day. As soon as I landed, I went to Louis's bookstore hoping to see him. The third time back here, each time filled with different emotions. But this time, I wasn't in a rush. That's silly, Louis. Suddenly, someone appeared and blocked my way.
You're stubborn. A beautiful young lady, but so thoughtless. But you should know, if it's not me, you're not allowed to belong to anyone else.
I panicked, not knowing what to do with Antoine, who seemed insane. You know what? I'm not scared of you.
Stupid. You think...
What? What? I turned around and saw the dog growling fiercely directly at Antoine.
Get away! Stay away from me, you filthy thing!
It was protecting me. Soon, Antoine ran away in fear. Good dog. Thanks. Where's your owner? Hey, wait a minute! I ran straight into the park and there, I saw a familiar figure. Louis looked surprised to see me, but then he smiled gently.
How was your vacation? Hope you still have the other shoe, because this dog is mine.
So it's...
Yes, I fell for the image of a clumsy girl in the park, absorbed in the story I wrote from the very first time I saw you. Despite some difficulties, in the end, it happened just as I wanted.
When we meet the right person, the universe rejoices too.
Isn't Zach's awkwardness just adorable? What could his one-year anniversary gift be that's got him so flustered? A diamond ring? A Birkin bag from Hermes? Or is it...
Breakup. Yeah, that's right. The word I was looking for is breakup.
What, the waffles?
Babe, I know you still love me tons, but I've fallen for someone else.
Seriously? 365 days in a year and you choose our anniversary to break up? And dragging some rando to a fancy restaurant? This gal doesn't need you. I could blindly pick someone way hotter than you, just so you know. No more words wasted. I need to get away from this doofus. Ugh, now there's food all over my dress and hair! But the universe decided to mess with me some more because I bumped into my first crush, Cameron. Hey peeps, I'm Kaya, a beauty and fashion YouTuber. To my 3 million followers, my life probably looks all glitz and glam. hot boyfriend, wealthy family, and surrounded by designer stuff. But the truth? I do YouTube to fund my dream of studying fashion. You might wonder, why? Isn't her mom rich? Well, my mom made it clear she'd only open her wallet if I pursued business. If I chose any other field, I'd have to fend for myself. So for me, content is king, because that's the only path leading me to the New York Fashion Institute. Only my manager and BFF Millie knows the secret. Oh, and while I handle the content, she handles all the business stuff. And that disastrous evening happened. That jerk Zach secretly recorded our breakup and posted it online. Somehow his unusually pea-sized brain figured out how to edit me into the villain of the video.
Thanks to all my followers, especially Amanda, my new bae. Without her, I couldn't have gotten through this tough time.
Great! Zach's new girlfriend is none other than Amanda, my arch nemesis. She managed to dig up some ancient tweets of mine and twisted them to stir up hate. Millie and I tried our best to explain and correct the situation, but we couldn't compete with that cursed couple. Within a week, the name Kaya was boycotted by the entire internet. And of course, my channel lost all its sponsors, making my revenue plummet. Just then, I received my acceptance letter from the New York Fashion Institute. I couldn't even be happy about it when I saw the tuition deadline was just 2 weeks away. What do we do now, Millie? No one wants to collaborate with me. Tough break. Your brand was tied to having a hot boyfriend and now you've been dumped and exposed. Why don't you find a new boyfriend? Easy, huh? He'd need to be incredibly good-looking and charismatic to salvage this mess. Find him for me and I'll leap into his arms. Here you go. You literally ran into him. That's Cameron, a hot TikToker who went viral for saving sea turtles. Seriously, does saving the planet need to be that attractive? This could totally work for you, Kaya. Millie, I've tried to forget that collision. Actually, Cameron is also the old crush who rejected me. Look at me, running into him in such a cringy way. Any other options? You need the money. You don't have to really love each other. Just enough interaction to be rumored as a couple could trend you right back up. Reluctantly, I agreed. Cameron just moved to the city and now goes to my school. Game on. I can play the cute but clumsy girl who accidentally bumps into the new guy. When our eyes meet, that's my cue to start the play. There's Cameron. I quicken my pace and plan to fall right towards him. But oops! My face meets the cold hard floor instead, and Cameron dodged to one side. No worries, just flash a confident smile. Ouch, can you help me up?
Stop embarrassing yourself, Kaya.
He still remembers who I am. But why does he have to be so cold and cruel? If at first you don't succeed, try again. He has soccer practice this afternoon, and showing up as the caring girlfriend is just perfect. And this time, Cameron can't ignore me. Let's go, 1, 2, let's go, 1, 2. You can do it, I love you! I see Cameron turn to look at me, then he whispers something to his team. And then they all start glaring at me and shouting,
Get lost, stalker!
Oh, what the fudge? I'm not a stalker. The ball leaves a mark on my left cheek.
Nice one, Kaya. You're about to set a new trend with that face tattoo.
Babe, you captured that in superb quality. Crystal clear. Oh, it's Zach. No wonder suddenly the birds stopped singing, the wind stopped blowing, and the flowers stopped blooming.
Still got a sassy mouth, huh? See if you can find a better boyfriend than me. Hey, get back here. We're not done bickering.
I don't have time to listen to that fool. Exhausted and disheartened, I head home to vent to Millie. This mission is tougher than I thought. Now we need to make sure he doesn't drive you away. Told you it wouldn't work. Let's find someone else, Millie. No way, we can't give up yet. Approaching Cameron at school just gets you publicly humiliated. So how about following him after school when he's alone? Looks like I actually have to become a real stalker. After school, I disguise myself and follow Cameron, but he's always surrounded by guards and staff.
Who are you? How did you get in here?
I can't blow my cover as Kaya Taylor stalking him. So I endure the humiliation of being thrown out. Time to give up. But just then, I received an email from the Fashion Institute reminding me that I only have 10 days left to submit my application and tuition. As if on cue, I see a message from Millie about Zach's post celebrating 10 million followers with a note saying, "This should have been you." Right, I can't let that jerk Zach win so easily. I decided to go to Cameron's house and wait for him. As I was wondering what to do next, a young girl with a large scar on her face came out of the house. She might be his sister. I wonder what happened to her to get that scar. Are you playing hide and seek? I'll join. Oh, sorry, I was just leaving. You look familiar. Your voice sounds just like Kaya Taylor. It is you! No point in denying it to her, so I plead with her to keep it a secret. I can't believe it! I'm your #1 fan! Don't worry, I won't tell anyone you're… what are you doing here anyway? Never mind, come on in. It's so exciting! I couldn't say no. She introduces herself as Vivien and excitedly shares that she dreams of being a model because of my channel. Aw, that melts my heart. Viv eagerly shows off her catwalk skills and clothes she made herself. It's wonderful to see her so confident. Surely her family supports and loves her a lot.
What are you doing here?
She's my guest.
But I don't want her here. This is my house too.
Fearing a showdown, I sneakily make my way out. The perks of finding such a solid protector. Thanks to my regular hangouts with Vivien, I finally got a chance to chat with Cameron.
It's been a long time since I've seen Vivien talk to someone like she has to you. Not many people stick around to play with her as happily as you do. I thought you were just another snobby rich girl.
Thanks, Mr. Grumpy. Over time, Cameron and I started hanging out on our own. He told me about having to work early because his family was poor. Thanks to discovering how to make money on YouTube, he's been able to slowly help his sister chase her dream. We do have something in common then. I'm also funding my own dream through YouTube. Cameron listened intently as I talked about my family for the first time to someone who wasn't Millie. It felt so relieving.
You never cease to amaze me. Who knew the goofy heiress who spends her family's money on designer goods could be so brave and determined?
This bravery? Bought with my parents' money too, so save your praise. Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? But that's even better. Cuteness helps rake in the views. Oh, during that time, Cameron started appearing regularly in my videos. As my subscriber count began to rise again and sponsorship offers started coming in, so did my hope for the future. Today, Cameron invited me to meet him at school at such a late hour, and we even had to sneak in without turning on the lights. Who knew a handsome guy could be so mysterious? I realized we were in the art club's room. The painting Cameron wanted to show was covered with a cloth.
If you don't like it, don't be too harsh.
When he pulled the cloth down, I was stunned to see a portrait of me. Am I really that beautiful in his eyes? Cameron revealed he has a passion for painting but hasn't dared to pursue it openly.
I really admire people who are brave enough to show who they are and relentlessly pursue their dreams. Like you and Vivien.
Then what are you waiting for? You truly have talent.
Maybe it's just that I've been working for Vivien's dream for so long, I've forgotten my own.
Is Cameron about to kiss me? No, I can't do this. I don't deserve someone like him. I went back and spilled everything to Millie. Just as predicted, she gave me an earful. Why are you backing out now? You were so close to your goal. But I can't keep lying to him. Let's face it, Millie. The fake love plan was almost bound to fail. Without Vivien, Cameron would never have hung out with me. Don't be so naive. Without me in that plan, you'd still be broke. I got so obsessed with creating content and making money that I forgot to be honest with my audience. If I had been real, maybe they wouldn't have turned their backs on me so quickly. Maybe it's time we ended our partnership here, Millie. I will personally tell Cameron the truth. I hope that hearing it from me will help him understand. That means I'll have to tell him tomorrow before Millie can make a move. But the next day, as soon as I saw Cameron, I realized someone had beaten me to it. It's Zach! What is he up to now? What new trick are you pulling now?
You came just in time. We were just talking about how you only wanted to date Cameron to stop being a flop.
What? Cameron, let me explain. I was about to tell you.
So it's true what he said? Brilliant, isn't it? I made up that story just to mess with you guys, and it actually hit the mark.
Oh my gosh, how did this happen? Cameron, I'm sorry. Please let me tell you the truth. But Cameron didn't look at me. Instead, he coldly grabbed Zach by the collar, lifted him up slightly, and pinned him against the wall. The usual smirk on Zach's face completely disappeared.
Thought you could get away that easily, huh? Don't think no one knows you tried to slander Kaya, so she had to act this way.
What? You knew? Just found out.
Your friend said you needed someone to clear things up for you, so she came to me. As for you, show the public your true villainous face. All right. Your wish is my command. Just let me down.
Cameron.
I think it's better if we don't see each other anymore. Goodbye, Kaya.
I could only stand there as Cameron walked away heartbroken. He hates me now. Kaya, I'm so sorry. I thought Cameron would want to defend you once he heard the whole story, but I didn't foresee this final decision. So that was your help? Yes, I'm still your friend, aren't I? 2 weeks have passed and the deadline to submit my application to the Fashion Institute has arrived. I'm officially a student at my dream school now, but honestly, I can't even feel happy about it. After graduation, I set off to chase my dream. I really just wanted a fresh start as soon as possible in the glamorous New York City. This is where the Fashion Institute is. And Cameron. Yes, he's my new goal now.
Phew, one more point and I'll win. I calmly observed and found the opponent's loophole. Here it is! I swing my epee, but he was faster than me. Just a little more and I would win.
You almost beat me. Good job. No, it's not. Huh? She needs more practice.
Dad, I've been practicing for 2 hours. I'm so fed up.
Your goal today is to win against Mr. Rowan. Hurry up.
You might think that this is an Olympic training session. Oh no, this is just one of my regular fencing practice days. Hi, I'm Violet and this is my story. Please like and subscribe so you won't miss out on my story. Well, first of all, I was born into a billionaire family. My father is the chairman of the Unity Vision real estate chain. At the age of 30, he met my mother. The result of that sweet love is me. You are the most precious treasure in my life.
And you two are the most precious treasures in my life.
However, happiness didn't last long. When I was 3 years old, my mother left for another man. Since then, my father had become a single dad, raising me on his own. Perhaps because of the wound in his heart, my dad became a gruff and strict man. Even so, he didn't hesitate to spend money for me to study expensive subjects of the rich. Riding a horse, playing the piano, violin, playing golf, and so on. I had learned all kinds of arts and sports. When I was 12, I learned fencing at the request of my father. Yeah, you saw that fencing match at the beginning of that video. That day, I had to secretly beg Mr. Rowan to pretend to lose so that I could get rid of the boring fencing uniform.
You are the future heiress to Unity Vision, so you must...
Always try my best to be a distinguished person. My fate was destined to become the heiress of a billionaire, so it was reasonable that my father sent me to study so many art and sport classes. However, he even made me learn business since I was 15 years old. What's a 15-year-old girl studying business for?
One day you will take over the company. I want you to prepare well.
My dad also let me participate in shareholder meetings, even meetings with business partners and customers. To be honest, I didn't understand anything, but because I participated a lot, I gradually got used to it, and although I didn't like business very much, I found it quite interesting. Besides, I still thought the classes that my dad made me join were quite useless. Until one day. That day, while waiting for my father's driver to pick me up, I saw my classmate Aaron suspiciously going somewhere. Out of curiosity, I followed him. In a deserted alley, Aaron was giving a small package to a person and he gave him money in return. I see what's going on. Oops, I forgot to put it on silent mode. Aaron and the man were startled, immediately walking towards me.
Quickly, hand over the phone.
This was the first time I encountered this situation, so I was a bit shaken. But I remained calm and took a step back. Unexpectedly behind me was another big fat guy. There's no way to run. I just have to fight. Thanks to my fencing skills, I quickly grabbed the broken umbrella next to the dumpster to fight with Aaron. He was a slow reactor, so he was easily defeated. The other two got angry.
Police are coming! Police are coming!
The bad guys heard police and immediately ran away. I saw a guy running toward me. He seemed to be in a hurry. Before I could understand what was going on, he grabbed my hand.
Run! Quick! Before they find out!
Like that, we ran out of the alley as fast as we could. Aaron and the men, after discovering that they had been tricked, came back to look for us, but they couldn't find us anywhere then. After losing the bad guys, both I and the man stopped.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I sent my location to my dad's driver. In the meantime, I had a further conversation with this guy. His name is Xavier. Xavier was probably the first guy to talk to me so freely. Well, my dad is so strict. He even decides who I should be friends with. So the appearance of Xavier made me extremely excited. At this moment, my dad's driver arrived. I said goodbye to Xavier and got in the car. "Thank you for helping me." In response to my thanks, he just smiled. Well, that smile looks a bit silly, but cute. After I got home, I told my dad what happened. Dad went into a rage.
Do you know how dangerous it was? They could have hurt you.
But Dad, someone helped me. I immediately told my dad about Xavier saving me. He calmed down a bit, but still didn't stop worrying.
Well, it's still dangerous anyway. I will hire a driver and bodyguard for you.
Yes. Having a private driver is like having a hawk with 360-degree view next to you. I didn't like that, but I couldn't refuse my dad, so I had to accept it. The next afternoon, I stood in front of the school gate and waited for my driver. Oh, there he is! When the driver got down to open the car door, I was extremely surprised. Xavier?
Miss, we meet again.
Needless to say how happy I was. It turned out that Xavier was looking for a job and accidentally saw the ad about hiring a driver, so he boldly applied. My father was a cautious and meticulous man, so the fact that Xavier passed his tests and was accepted proved that he was also very good.
You seem happy today.
Xavier's words startled me. Only then did I realize my cheeks were blushing. Just like that, Xavier took me to school every day and then took me to the company to attend meetings. That day, when I came home from school, my dad called me in to talk.
There is an important event coming up. You should learn to dance.
What? Why all of a sudden? Another lesson? I got it. Seeing my dad's serious attitude, I had to obey him. Before I left, Dad added more.
I see you are becoming too close to the driver. He is not on your level. You should keep your distance.
I got it. Learning how to dance was harder than I thought. The teacher had to see my silly dance for 2 hours and gradually lost his patience.
Ugh, I give up.
Finally, he quit the job. I was exhausted and lay on the floor.
Let me help you.
I can't believe that Xavier knew how to dance. Not only did he know, but he also taught me in great detail. I followed Xavier's beats, and to my surprise, I was dancing to the beat. Yay! I happily hugged Xavier, but quickly let go of him. It was so embarrassing.
Shall we dance now?
I took Xavier's hand, and his other hand rested lightly on my waist. At this close distance, Xavier was really handsome. Suddenly, my heart beat so hard. Flustered, I stepped on Xavier's foot, making him wince. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're doing great.
Xavier's smile made me uncontrollably lean up and kiss him. Xavier froze, and I was so embarrassed that I blushed and rushed out of the room. But my dad was standing outside the door ever since. I was like a thief that got caught red-handed. My whole body trembled.
I warned you! How could you? This is unacceptable.
I'm sorry. It was just an outburst.
This is the last warning. If you still don't listen, you will take the consequences.
Dad's rigidity and his fastidiousness made it difficult for me to breathe. I cried and went back to my room. I lay awake all night thinking about what happened. Even if my father forbade me, I still couldn't hide my true feelings. I realized how much I liked Xavier. I need to confess to him. The next morning, Xavier took me to school as usual. Xavier, I want to tell you something.
Yes?
I like you. His cheeks were as red as tomatoes. He must have been shocked. It's okay if you don't like me. I'm sorry about that kiss.
Actually, I like you too, but I'm afraid that we aren't in the same social class.
Xavier's words made my heart skip a beat. As soon as I knew his feelings, I burst with happiness. I rushed over to hug him. I don't care about your background or social class. I just want to be with you. This time, Xavier kissed. Moments with Xavier made me extremely happy. I thought that our happiness would last until one day. That day, I was still happily waiting for Xavier to come pick me up. But the driver was a different person. The window was rolled down, and I realized that the person inside was my father. He looked a bit scary right now.
Do you think you can hide your damn secret love behind my back?
But I really love him!
You spoiled kid. I raised you up not to let you fall in love with some insolent jerk. You must love someone on your level.
Dad's scary reaction surprised me. I didn't expect him to say such cruel words.
You'll never see him again anyway.
What did you do to him?
You don't need to know that. Moreover, I have arranged a dinner for you and the Citibank president's son, so you'd better prepare well.
My ears were ringing. My mind was in complete chaos. All that pops into my head right now is Xavier. After that, I tried to call Xavier over and over, but he didn't answer the phone, nor reply to my messages. Please, reply to my texts. That dinner came very quickly. Before going to that place, I texted Xavier the location. If he really cared about me, then I hoped he would come and take me out of there. My date was Brandon, but I had no interest in him at all. Right now, I just wish that the person dancing with me was Xavier. That was all I needed. I miss him so much. Excuse me, I need to go. I ignored Brandon and left the room. Suddenly, I caught my father's driver in a hurry to go somewhere. Isn't Dad having a meeting somewhere else? Feeling that something was wrong, I immediately followed him. The driver looked around and entered a room. I stood outside and waited.
Violet needs a little more time, but I'll be handing everything over to her soon as well.
Was Dad's voice? Who was he talking to? I tried to put my ear close to the door to listen, but the door suddenly opened and...
Huh?
I just fell inside.
What are you doing here?
I gave a wry smile at the situation, but then my smile faltered when I realized my dad was sitting opposite Brandon's dad, with 2 suitcases on the table. I still didn't understand what was going on.
Huh?
Then suddenly...
Police here! Everyone don't move!
To my astonishment, Xavier and other police officers came to arrest Brandon's dad, my dad, and his driver. What is this, Xavier?
I'm sorry that you had to witness this, but your dad just made an illegal transaction. Without your text, we would have never found this place.
My ears were ringing as Xavier spoke. According to Xavier, my father was actually a gangster boss and was noticed by the police many years ago. But because there was no clear evidence, he could not be arrested. Xavier was one of the undercover cops to spy on my dad. I swung Xavier's hand away and ran to my dad. Dad, is this true?
You almost became my perfect heiress. But it seems that I was wrong. It's disappointing that you can't be the next boss.
Dad's indirect confession left me completely devastated. I can't tell how I was feeling, but could only burst into tears back then. Finally, my father's case quickly broke the news. Unity Vision was also forced to close. I gave up everything and moved to the suburbs to live with distant relatives. After a few months, I finally moved on and decided to go visit my dad, but I wasn't really sure that I could ever forgive him either. At this moment, a car stopped in front of me. The person who got out of the car was... Xavier? Old memories flooded back. I didn't know what to do.
Wait, I know you're mad at me, but please listen to me. I love you, Violet. It's true. Please give me a second chance.
Although I was mad at Xavier, I did have feelings for him. I'm so confused. In your opinion, should I give him a chance?